Salawam, call Halal Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Sai, by Hashem Hot Rakar Kadas. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well and taught me this truth, and peace and salutation to your Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching this gospel in truth and sincerity. Alright, Salawam Akim. As you can see, the hey, breaking news every time you turn on your page, man. Alright, as you can see, the national debt is at $26 trillion. All right, and each citizen, their debt is at $79,000, almost $80,000, and then the debt per tax payer is at $211,000. So this country is laden with heavy debt, and that debt is going to continue to accrue because guess what? The money system is failing. All right, all of the money system is depreciating. All right, and it's depreciating quickly. All right, so now, because of the interest, is compounding at an astronomical pace. So this fucking kingdom is over with, and you can clearly see that. Let me get a little precept first. Isaiah chapter 19 verse 14. The Lord had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt, which Egypt is America, to err in every work thereof. That's why their democracy is failing, their currency is failing. The people are more unhappier than ever before. All right, because everything they're doing is backfiring. As a drunken man staggered in his vomit, and when someone is drunk, you can see that they can't keep their balance. That's why they're staggering, and you can see them about to fall on the ground. Just like America. America is staggering and about to fall because they don't have no stability. All right, everything they do is contrary to the scriptures. All right, what makes you an enemy of Yahweh Basim Yahweh Sai Yahweh Basim Yahweh Sai. All right, so verse 15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rust may do. So these major presidents of these 500 companies, these Fortune 500 companies, they're not going to have a job. And also you lower level workers, your average employee at McDonald's, Walgreens, Walmart, etc., they're not going to have a job. The contractors are not going to have a job. All right, this place is laden with heavy debt. All right, so all of these businesses are going out of businesses because they can't afford to sustain themselves. If you don't have people coming in purchasing the product, then there's not going to be any revenue for the country to sustain themselves so they can stay afloat. So most of these small businesses are closing due to the coronavirus because they were already in major debt. And now it's just they're just totally wiped out. All right, so that's why they don't have no work. That's why all of these stores are closing right now. All right, and verse 16, in that day shall Egypt be unto women. All right, and we're approaching that day where all of the financial system is going to collapse, and it's going to be all out hell. All right, because people aren't going to be able to feed themselves, let alone their family, and it shall be it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Sai of hosts, which he shaketh over it. Right, he's destroying this system from in and out. All right, these devils are turning their tongue on each other and revealing all of the wickedness that they're doing. Okay, and more and more of these countries are waking up to discover, hey, this is the devil. This is the devil that we're dealing with. All right. Psalm 64 and 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. That's why you have people like Eric Snow coming out. All of these people coming out exposing pedophilia. All right. Playing with children. Exposing all of these people who are major in government all of the dirty, wicked things that they do when they're not in the limelight. All right, but America is burdened laden with a lot of debt, man. And it was created that way so that this place would fall, all right? And everything they do is unjust and a false balance. Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgressed it by wine, he is a proud man. That's talking about Esau. Neither keep it at home. That's why he got all kind of um, military bases established in other people's country. Because this devil cannot keep it at home. He can't be still. Like Elder Apostle Tahar says, man, if he's a thousandaire, he want to be a millionaire. If you're a millionaire, he want to be a billionaire. If you're a billionaire, he want to be a trillionaire. If you're a trillionaire, he want to be whatever else after that. He just can't get enough. Who enlargeth his desire as hell and is as death and cannot be satisfied. Why? Because he can't get enough. All right, this devil, he got the whole world, got all the money, and he want to put everybody in cattle slavery and put an RFID chip in them and keep them under his watch, and so that he could play like he God over all these nations. But gathered unto him all nations and heaped unto him all people. That's that new world order that he want to put together. Okay, where everybody come together under one religion, under one system, that beast system. All right, the beast system. Okay. All right. Which this beast system is everything that Esau goes by, okay? His ideology, everything that he follows, his culture, all right? All right, EU is the political version of this beast system, and NATO is the military, okay? So he's gathering all these nations so he can put that RFID chip in them, give them one currency. We all under one religion, one currency, and all have the RFID chip in us. Okay, that's what this devil wants to do. All right, but how about Shimei Awasai? He's gonna throw a monkey wrench in his enterprise. Okay, so it says, "Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his." All right. Esau came from the Caucasus Mountain over there in Russell, Georgia. Everything else, everywhere else he is, hey, that's not his. He stole America. He stole all these different lands, all right? Why? Because according to John 10 and 10, he's the thief that comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And everywhere he goes, according to Malachi, he's the border of wickedness. So it says, woe to him. Woe means to death and destruction, all right? How long? How long this motherfucker gonna get away with this shit? And to him that laded himself with thick clay. Okay. This is thick clay. $26 trillion in debt, which is really way more than this. Okay. All right. They say really 55 trillion in debt, but it's more like 400 trillion in debt because they just making shit up. All right. All right, so this right here is a lie, which Esau lies about everything, but they give you an indicator how this system is decaying right before our very eyes. Now let's see what happened yesterday. All right, Dow slides more than 700 points as the economic outlook gets drearier. All right, why is it getting drearier? Because this place is on its way out. The Dow and the broader U.S. stock market tumbled Friday as investors grow increasingly worried about the economic outlook. The great reopening of the economy is already stalling as cases of COVID-19 are rising across parts of the country. Texas Governor Greg Abbott ordered further restrictions on local business on Friday, one day after the reopening was paused, to contain the surge of new infections. So they have they said they have over 45 million new infections. Let me look it up. I mean, 45,000 new infections within this last week. Which they're gonna use this to plummet the economy. All right, this is just a ploy, a trick. All right, while they really um, plummet this economy. Okay. All right. It says U.S. coronavirus cases surged by more than 45,000 as state rolled back reopening. See, they can't even keep the shit open. All right, and they're using the coronavirus or COVID-19 to close this back up. And through the spirit, this place may not be open too much longer. All right, you might not be able to go into the next city next week. They may just close it down. It says key points. There were 45,255 additional COVID-19 cases reported across the nation on Friday, bringing the total to more than 2.46 million cases across, according to Johns Hopkins University. So, there were 45,255 additional COVID-19 cases reported across the nation on Friday. One day, man. Which we know that this dude, through the spirit, Esau's a fucking liar. He's exaggerating these numbers so that he can take people, put people back in their houses and get you ready for this new world order. It says as of Friday, the U.S. 7-day average of new cases increased more than 41 compared with a week ago. So it's a big increase. All right, cases are growing by 5%. Are more based on a 7-day average in 34 states across the U.S., including Arizona, Texas, California, Florida, and Nevada. So look, you can best believe these states are gonna close. All right, you might not have another month of these businesses opening because they pausing the business from opening. All right, you can't. They closing the clubs and the bars, and they only was open for a short period of time. All right, so it says so states like Texas and Florida have had to reclose some businesses, while others like Arizona have to have put any further plans on pause. See, they got to put their plans on pause because the Most High is controlling this thing, man. And these devils only have a short time to bring in fruition their new world order, which that won't come into its full fruition. Ecclesiastes 12:1. All right. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth. All right. While you young and vigorous, while the evil days, which evil means bad times, come not. All right. When you see these wild beasts in here, and I'm gonna do a video on that. When you see these wild beasts out here, and there's no food, nothing to eat, and these women look like fucking horrible demons. Hey, man, this place is gonna be a horrible place to be at. All right, especially if you don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun, or the light, or the moon, or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. Verse 3, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. The keeper of the house is all these economic people who are dealing with this economic system, predominantly the elites, okay? And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, okay? So the grinders ceasing grinders represent work, and it ceases means stop, okay? Because they are few. You see from, this right here, one day, 45,255 COVID increasing patients that increase on one day. You can see, it don't take rocket science to see that this place is gonna shut down again. All right. Not only that, you got the stock market that just went down 700 points on Friday, which was Friday, June the 26th. All right, and I'll get into that. Okay, so the keepers of the house are trembling. Why? Because the system is collapsing. All right, and the grind is ceasing. Why? Because they're using the coronavirus as a ploy to set down these jobs, to bankrupt these businesses. All right, and those that look out the window be darkened. That's why so many people over here are miserable. All right, because why? The wicked are in authority. All right, and when the wicked are in authority, hey, let me get it. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, which are the Israelites, all right, I'll start with which are the Israelites, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And as you can see, the wicked is bearing rule. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covet the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So the wicked is in rulership, all right? And they're ruling over the poor, which that's why everybody's fucking mourning right now. Because everything is being run contrary to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. Proverbs 22:7. The rich ruler over the poor. The rich rule it over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. So all of these people are servants to who? The elites. All right? Because they put all of this together. All right? And the elites, they use this unjust system to get rich and sell you fake money. All right, they sell you fake ass money, and these and you know the people believe that it's real, and they slave for it. All right, Micah 6:10. Are there yet the treasures of wickedness in the house of the wicked, and the scant measures that is abominable? Let's look up that word scant. Everything that Esau has been stolen, so it's wickedness. Okay, scant.
Strong's H 7332. Razon.
All right, leanness, scantiness, wasting, leanness, wasting of disease, scantiness of measure. So the way they use to measure this dollar is a fucking abomination. All right, because they're using unjust weight. There's nothing that's backing up the dollar. All right, and the petrodollar, that's almost over with because these companies are trading amongst themselves with the oil. All right, verse 11. Shall I count them with the wicked balances and with the bag of deceitful weights? Okay, this is a wicked balance. All right, these devils are having all these people work for fake money. The money isn't real. All right, which you give your whole life for something that isn't real, that is fake, that is counterfeit. All right. And these people are bought into it instead of the scriptures. They bought into this unjust weight, and they think that they flash their money like they got something when really they're poor. The money means nothing. Leviticus 19:35. You shall do no unrighteous in judgment, and in metyard, in weight, or in measure. So you're not supposed to be telling these people this is real money when it's fake. Okay, the money is fake. The money has nothing backing it. It has no gold, no weight to it, no measurement. All right, when it was measured by gold, then it had value because it was the value of that gold. It represented the gold. But when you take the gold away, it doesn't represent anything. It's just numbers on a computer screen that everybody have confidence in. Verse 36. Just balances, just weights, a just ephah, and a just hin shall ye have. I am the Lord Yahweh, your power, which brought you out of the land of Egypt. So you supposed to be doing this. This money system supposed to be right. If we were if the Israelites were in rulership, guess what? Everything would be straight. Everything would be just. Everything would be according to the 613 laws that we were given in this Bible. All right, but because these devils are ruling, everything is unjust, and they're laden with with uh with heavy debts. Yeah, heavy debt. Okay, so just to prove and reiterate that a false balance the Lord hates. Let's get this. Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is His delight. All right, so this money system is a false balance. It has nothing nothing to back it up. So it's bullshit. It's nothingness. It's fiat. All right, it means nothing. But a just weight is His delight. But if they did the money system right and we use real money like gold, silver, cattle, servants, then everything will be all upright. All right. But it's not, okay? When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly is wisdom. That's what the elect of Israel, okay? They're the lowly, all right? A whole Israel is lowly, but the elect have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. And that's why this system is being destroyed, because this is a perverse thing that they're doing with this money system. All right. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from debt. Why? Because the money is not going to profit you, because the people, these stormtroopers, ain't going to give a fuck about your money. You're going to have UN troopers over here. They're not even going to talk English. They already know the money ain't real, and they're going to be fucking you up. All right. So it says, Isaiah 13:17, Behold, I will stir up the Medes, which is Russia, against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. See, these people are not going to care about money. Bear with me for one moment. Ezekiel 7:19, they shall cast their gold in the streets. Why are they going to cast their money in the street? And their gold shall be removed, and their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. See, you're not going to, the money system which these people believe in is not going to be able to deliver them out of harm's way. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. So they're not gonna get away with you think because you got money, and you think because you got gold and silver that's gonna be a way to you escaping that day, when it's not. Ain't nothing's gonna take there's nothing that you can do carnally to help you escape the destruction and judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. All right. You have to come back to the word of Yahweh Shem Yahweh and get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which will seal you in the post of your heart, which is your mind, in that day. And then when that day of Jacob trouble approaches, you're going to have the stability that you need to cope with all of the death and the killing and the lack of food and the Lord is going to provide. He's going to make sure that his men have food, have drink, and be happy, you know. Give me one brief moment. All right, Isaiah 65:13. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh, behold, my servants shall eat. See, the men of the Lord, Lord willing, I'm one of them servants. They're going to eat. Why? Because when things were hard, they were serving the Lord. They were, abiding by the laws to the best of their abilities. Feeding the sheep through the word, through the unicorn, the Urim and Thummim, and highways and byways. Okay, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. See, these people are going to be out here thirsty, hungry, not just for food and water, but also for the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Why? Because they rejected this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Verse 14, behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, because we have the understanding and wisdom and knowledge that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. That's why we're going to be singing. And everything that we've prophesied is coming to pass. So we know that the kingdom is at hand. But ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Why? Because these people are going to get split up from their families, thrown into concentration camps, re-education camps, FEMA camps. They're all synonymous. That's all the same thing. Okay? So these people are going to be vexed out here. But the men of the Lord, who are, Lord willing, doing the best of to the best of their ability and sincere in His truth, they're going to be blessed in that time. They're going to be happy and joyful in that time, and they're going to have the protection while all you other people are standing around. While all you other people standing around hungry, starving, miserable. Okay. One moment. All right. 2nd Ezra 2:26. As for the servants who I have given thee, all right, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number. All right, talking about the elect. Verse 27. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, which is Jacob's trouble, which is upon us right now, others shall weep and be sorrowful. 2/3 of Israel are going to weep and be sorrowful, along with the other nations over here in Babylon. But thou shalt be merry and have abundance. The heathen shall envy thee. See, and that includes you 2/3, because y'all got a heathenistic mindset. Y'all been Hellenized over here in Babylon. But they shall be able to do nothing against thee. See, these people ain't going to be able to touch us, man. Fuck them. So that thy children shall not see hell. All right, even your children going to be saved from this destruction. All right, for if you're the man of the Lord. All right, so with that, I hope this was edifying to the hopeful elect. Esau kingdom is going down. His financial system is a false balance and is being destroyed as we speak. Shalom.